So this finance bro had a problem. See, he tried to gold dig on this woman and he failed. Now, who am I talking about? Of course, it's Scott Litner, who was engaged to Kelly Bensimon. I think, yes, Kelly Bensimon, that's how to pronounce her name. And of course, she was one of the real housewives of New York. And she's an older woman. I believe she was in like in her 40s or 50s. But of course, she's a mature woman, okay? And they dated for a year and they called off, well, she called off the wedding literally 4 days before the wedding. And you might be wondering why. Well, see, Scott here had a problem. He did not want to sign a prenup, okay? And Scott is a finance bro, which doesn't make any sense to me because if you're in finance, you would know that if you have money and you're trying to protect your money and your assets and stuff like that, you would know that it would be very smart, it would be wise to have a prenup before the wedding, right? But oh no, 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 no. Scott was like, ugh, I didn't want to sign it because what wait, what did he say? He said, I don't want to sign it because I'm a traditional man and I felt like it cheapened our relationship or it felt transactional. Like, yo, some bullshit. I'm gonna insert a video, don't worry.
He went after her money but failed. Scott Litner, a finance executive, met Kelly Bensimon, a big-time realtor and the Real Housewives of New York City alum, at a Rangers game in 2022. She was with her younger daughter and her bodyguards when Scott approached her. The guard stopped him, but her daughter liked him, so Kelly let him through. They began dating, and after a year, he proposed. They were set to have their first wedding on the 29th of June, 2024, but just 4 days before the wedding, she called it off. Her reason was simple. He refused to sign a prenup. She said, "He thought that I would enter this union without legal protections in place, that I would leave everything to faith. I have not come this far in business and life to start making poor decisions because of a man." She broke off the engagement and moved back into her previous house. Scott Litner, on the other hand, said he refused to sign because he is a traditional man, and signing a prenup will reduce their marriage to a business deal. So what do you think? Did she do the right thing?
But I just think it's so funny that these men have the audacity. They'll be the first one to shove a prenup down your throat when you're getting married. And this is one of the reasons why I tell you ladies, do not be afraid of prenups. Blah. Do not be afraid of prenup, okay? So, as a matter of fact, you should expect one. And if you don't get one before the wedding, you should be worried because guess what? He might want to bring that prenup on your wedding day. And you don't have time to look over it. You don't have time to consult with a lawyer or anything like that. So, if you are getting married, ladies, do not be afraid of a prenup. As a matter of fact, you should expect it. And if there isn't one presented, you should be worried, especially when you're dealing with someone with money, especially if someone comes from a family of money, maybe his own money or something like that. Like, girl, if you don't see that prenup, girl, you need to invite your lawyer to your wedding, okay? So, I am addressing this story because I want you ladies to know and I want you to see who the real gold diggers are, okay? Because if this was flipped, if this was the other way around, she would be called a gold digger and everything but a child of God. Okay, let's be real. She would be called a gold digger. And he would be like, oh, she's trying to marry me for my money, blah, blah, blah. But no. You see, he thought he found, what is the word? He thought he found a come up, okay? He was about to come up on this woman, which doesn't make any sense to me because I don't understand people who are in finance that don't have a lot of money. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Can someone please explain that? Because I don't know. Because I feel like if you are in finance and you know so much about money, which means you are financially literate, you should at least know how to make some money. And one of the easiest way to fall into wealth is marrying into wealth, and men know this. And this is why they hate the fact that women can do that, and they have a love-hate relationship with rich men because they love rich men. Okay? They fangirl over rich men. They are jealous of rich men because they know that that's what women want. But in reality, they are literally worse. Okay? Because the cringiest thing I've ever seen is when um, I saw men, fangirling. You're like, oh, getting all hot and bothered and their panties wet in the presence of a rich man. They are worse than women, okay? They are the real gold diggers. Let's be real. And this is one of the reasons why they don't like older women because They know that older women are not that easy to manipulate. And I love the fact that she said that she didn't come all this way to start making bad decisions, especially bad financial decisions. Because if you're on this channel, if you've been subscribed to my channel from day one, if you've been a member of my Patreon from day one, you would know that men do care about money. Men are the real gold diggers. And you would know that men will use women as a come up. You already know this. So, the person that you decide to marry, the person that you decide to partner with romantically, is a financial decision. And he knows this, and men know it. They know it so well. It infuriates me. Like, it enrages me that women don't know this. Why don't we know this? Because I could have seen this even from a younger age. I remember when I was much younger and I had no money, the way that I was treated was appalling. Okay. I was overlooked for so many things by so many guys. When all my friends was getting married, I was being overlooked. And to this day, I am so grateful that I didn't have money when I was younger because, good Lord, I would have been married to some gold digger. Oh my God. Like, can you imagine? How are you guys liking the new mic? Let me know because I don't know. Like I bought this mic months ago and I never got around to using it. And I'm like, you know what? Let me use it. You know, especially now that I'm taking my channel more seriously. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this. I don't know. Like I don't know what should I be holding it like this or should I don't know. I think this is cute because this keeps people watching. I don't know. Like every time I see a video where someone is holding a mic, like I tend to pay attention more. I don't know. You'll tell me. Your feedback is welcome. But anyways, back to Kelly Bensimon. This is a smart woman. And ladies, times are changing. Okay, we are living in a time where women are free to build their own wealth, build their own personal wealth. And trust and believe men are watching. They are watching and they're seeing that you're using all of that energy, all your energy and creative energy and stuff like that that they used to siphon off of us and still do. They see that you are using that and you are making money moves. They see that you're making money. They see that you're coming into wealth. They see that you're networking. Okay. They see that you have a network. They want to get close to that. So you have to protect yourself. All right. Now I went and I Googled both of their net worths and he is worth $1 million and she's worth about $12 million. And she made the majority of her money in real estate and he just manages these finance companies. You see, the thing is, I'm reading the article in the Daily Mail, and this was written on the 27th of June. Like, listen, I've had this topic. I was thinking about covering this topic weeks ago, but y'all, life happens, okay? But he is basically saying that he don't believe it's just a prenup. Why she call off the wedding, and he think it has to be something else. Like, not him out there trying to gaslight us. Like, is he really doing that? It is so difficult to find information on these obscure people because nobody knew who you were before you got with Kelly Benjamin, okay? And yes, so he works for Morgan Stanley and he's in private wealth management. So he wanted to manage her wealth. And how can he manage that wealth if he had to sign a prenup? Like, y'all, this is so funny. Like, I can't. How old is this man? So, Scott Litner has worked in finance for more than 25 years. That's what we know. This is what has been reported by Yahoo, okay? Everything I'm saying here is alleged, okay? And all of this is my own opinions, all right? They said that he has 3 kids from a prior relationship. Now, it didn't say marriage. So, is this a baby daddy? Oh my God, girl, that is so ghetto. Okay, so he was married twice before getting with Kelly Bensimon. So he has 2 failed marriages under his belt and he has 3 kids. So he was so lucky that this woman even gave him the time of day. Okay? He is so lucky. Like, this woman is the prize. Why is he not signing this prenup? Like, what? Oh my God, like, listen, men are the real gold diggers and the real social climbers, okay? And a lot of women are like, oh, I want a finance bro or whatnot. Girl, let me tell you something. Most of them are not even making that much money. And most of them are working really long, ridiculous hours because they don't seem to have a lot of free time, okay? You want someone who has a flexible working time or something. You need to find someone who is able to go to those charity events and galas and stuff like that. Now, there's nothing wrong with that because we want our men working, obviously. But girl, imagine if she didn't sign that prenup. She would be, and they get divorced. She would have to pay him alimony because she makes more money, and she'll have to pay his child support, all his child support payments because he has 3 kids. And we know he's on child support. Oh my God, this is so ghetto. Oh, Kelly Bensimon, girl, you dodged a bullet. And let me tell you something, ladies. Kelly did the right thing. She chose herself. She chose herself first and she put her own needs above his own, which is what you're supposed to do. All right? Why are my dogs barking? Also, this is one of the reasons why they don't like older women because men will tell you that, oh, and listen, they have said this with their own mouth, okay? They will literally say that younger women don't have baggages or whatnot. But basically, what they are saying is that younger women do not have enough experience from emotional relationships, being in relationships. They don't have a lot of emotional trauma from relationships. That's what he means. That's what they mean. Okay, because how do we learn? We learn through our traumas and mistakes, okay? That's how we learn in this world. This is what this whole planet is all about. This is our planet of duality, and we come here to learn, okay? And we learn through our mistakes and our traumas, and that's how we learn. So they don't want you to have trauma because, of course, because of that trauma, you have learned some lessons, okay? And they want to be the one to traumatize you. They want to be your lesson. So this is the real reason why they don't like older women because older women have experience. An older woman know that a man that doesn't want to sign a prenup before the wedding is a red flag, especially a man that's in finance. Yo, what the hell is going on? So, anyways, I wish Kelly Benjamin the best. And you know what, girl, you don't have to get married, girl. You can just go and live in your life, making that money, getting that bag. You don't need to be married. I would like, if you want to be married, I would love that you find the right partner, someone that is there to invest in you and point to you and not gold dig on you because this is what these men are doing. These men go from starter wife to starter wife until they find that cash cow. And girl, you was that cash cow, okay? You was the one that was going to level him up and get him to where he wants to be. You were supposed to be the come up, but you were a lot smarter than him, girl. Kudos to you. And ladies, let this story be a lesson to you. You are the prize. You always choose you first. Do not make bad financial decisions because getting married to someone who is worth less than you and someone who doesn't want to sign a prenup, especially someone in finance, is a bad financial decision. Okay? And we're not about making bad financial decisions here. But relationships, getting into relationships and getting into marriages is a financial decision because men have always been the gold diggers. You can go back, listen, you can go and read like Jane Austen or whatnot. You can go and watch the Gilded Age, and you would see how people of aristocratic class and noble class how they choose their mate to get married, and a lot of the men will marry a girl just because her family has money. Okay, the Gilded Age was all about people like the merchant class that came to America and they were making so much money. They had so much money. They were marrying off their daughters to these destitute aristocrats just because they had a title. These people were broke and these people were marrying up. These men were marrying up. These men were hypergamous. Hypergamy is a man's game. They don't like that you want to practice hypergamy. They don't like that because back in the day, your father was the one that was negotiating you for marriage to the highest bidder. They want to be the one that's in control of hypergamy, not you. So, at the end of the day, when I see stories like this, oops, when I see stories like this, it makes me very happy because, it means that women are waking up. We have come a long way, ladies, and we still have a long way to go. But, protect your wealth, protect your time, your energy, and your youth and your beauty because those things are very, very valuable. The way men see you when you have money is different from the way they see you when you don't. I mean, I can make a whole video talking about how men see you when you have money. I mean, if you want me to do that, if you want me to do that, let me know. But anyways, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye.